Guys, we made it to 2025. Happy New Year from Caps and Conversations. Woo! We are excited. Bring out the steamers, bring out everything, guys. We are excited to start this new season of Caps and Convos. And yeah.
Everybody, my name is Bob, and I'm your web designer specialist.
And my name is Lamont. Of course, let me hold on so you can see my official name here. Wait. I'm your marketing coach, consultant, metrics advisor, confidant, friend, family member, whatever you want to call me. It's 2025. I can be anything. But for today, I'm a host on Caps and Convos. We want to welcome you. We're having a nice time, and we hope you have a nice time. And we're glad that you're here with us, that you made it. And it's going to be an amazing year.
Yeah, guys. So, like I mentioned, we are going to be discussing crafting your elevator pitch, and I think this is a great topic because it gives people the foundation to where to start. You know, because they get all excited to start a new opportunity, a new business, or a new program, or whatever, and they're like, "Okay, where do I start? What do I post? How do I do these things?" And you have to. I mean, you hear leaders, you hear mentors, you hear coaches. They say, "All right, well, post about this. Get all excited. Do a live. Do whatever it is." And everyone just like, that sounds great, but I feel like they're being pulled in so many different directions. They're like, "But where can I find a simple thing that can get people's attention, that can be real, raw, and authentic, that can stick to myself?" I mean, is your page spam? Is it a fake profile? Are you hacked? That's a common thing people get because people are like, "This is an opportunity. This isn't you. This is not what you posted about before." And so it's like the instant thing is you're hacked. So Bob, how can we, or Lamont, how can we get past those jitters and get past that sense of false security or false impressions?
Well, if you don't mind, Lamont, I'm gonna take the reins on this one because what I'm gonna share with all of you is my personal approach, right? So elevator pitch. It's really simple. Like I don't want to try to make something simple and overcomplicate things. So when I was doing another job, right, I would have to go to different locations. And as I was getting started, the location manager or the location, person in charge, and be like, "Hey, by the way, I noticed that your traffic to your website is at 0 or is scoring very low, and I do this also. So it's 2 seconds. I can drive more traffic to your website, and then again from there, just kind of like it blossoms and it becomes something a lot more than just driving traffic, because once I get the results that they were looking for, it becomes, hey, can you, retouch this page, or can you, add something here? And then, I slowly take over the entire site. And that's what the elevator pitch is all about. It's a really short, little, nothing, brief moment in time that wraps you up in a nutshell.
I'm the marketing coach, consultant, metric specialist, and all that. I'm going to help you guys refine all of that. Let me set the scene. Allow me to bring out my expertise. Now that pitch was good, by the way, not taking away from that, but I'm going to run it even more because I think we all, as marketers, can do better. Would you say? We can do better. Okay, let me set the scene. It's 2025 now. We've been networking for, let's just say, the past 8 months to a year. And now we're on the other level now where we're starting to go out and we're starting to network in groups, meaning we go to events and stuff like that. So we're at an event. I don't know you, you don't know me, vice versa. So we're at a marketing event. And what generally happens at these marketing events, uh, we would network by passing out business cards or something like of that sort. But this event has been going on for 3 hours. You just flew in, you got jet lag, you want to go back to your room. But there was somebody of interest, and let's just say we're going to call it for what it is. It's an elevator pitch for a reason. Now, the event is happening in the hotel that everybody is staying in. I'm set the scene. But there's always somebody you wanted to talk to, but he was already or she was already pre-engaged with somebody else. Okay. But it just so happened you said, you know what, I'll catch her on day 2 of the event. I don't have time. I'm gonna call it a day for day 1 of the conference. I'm going up, go to get some rest. It just so happens you hop on the elevator and that person that you wanted to speak to now enters that elevator. Now, let's say there's 30 floors in this elevator, and it's not a fast moving elevator. You can get from 0 to 30, let's just say nonstop in about 20 seconds. So we're going to make it interesting. I am that person that you want to talk to, and you are that person that I want to talk to. So we're going to do each a round robin of, exchanging networking
Thoughts, ideas.
But it's almost like a digital footprint or a digital business card in way of speaking. Because if it sounds interesting, I'm going to want to know more. If it doesn't sound interesting, well, this is my stop. I'm getting off. Okay, this is how it works. Because you never know who you're going to meet at any given time or any given place or any given event. So we're going to utilize this. We're going to call this the hot seat. So now I am the person that you want to speak to, but you couldn't speak to me because everybody else was, I was engaged with somebody else. I am a marketing specialist. Go figure. I'm a marketing specialist. I have over 300,000 enrollees in my private group on school. And you want to know more about me. But you haven't entered that group or anything. You don't know what's behind the curtains. So ask me a question while we're on this elevator, and I'm going to give you my elevator pitch. And then I'm going to flip the script and I'm going to do the same thing for you. So you get on the elevator first. Here I come. Let's have that little dialogue, that little conversation. I'm getting off on floor 20. You getting off on floor 25. Go. Anyone.
So how's the conference so far?
Oh, the conference is mind-blowing. This is my 3rd conference. I've been here. I come here every year. How about yourself?
This is my first one. I really like the insight that the speakers have provided thus far, and I'm getting more confident in being able to market my ideas out to fellow marketers.
Yeah, I've seen you around for a while. I've seen you around in a couple of events. So what is it that you do?
Yeah, so I actually am involved in high ticket. What we do is we show people how to make 4 figures a month, just in in about an hour span, and we do discovery calls. So it's like a free consultation, no pressure, no nothing. And we even say, leave your wallet in the other room, leave your wallet outside, because we don't want to have that added pressure to you. We really have this high value skill that it's no experience required. Yep, you're off.
Now you see.
Exactly.
It's too long. Now you see. Now this is why we have these hot seats. Now we're going to flip the script, because Now I want you to ask me what I do, and then we're gonna. Hey,
well, no,
no,
I
no,
did that
no.
for there was intentionality behind that. Trust me.
Yeah, but you know,
No,
if
what I'm laughing at is the boom.
Yeah.
Did you see him slide out?
well, hey,
That was-
it's not. When they floor came and I wasn't finished explaining, hey, I'm a busy man. I gotta go. I ain't got time. So now I want you to flip the script, and now we're gonna go through the same thing, and I want you to ask me the question. So what is it you do? So we on the elevator. Door closes. Hey, how you doing? I've seen you around a couple of times. What's your name?
My name's Carson. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Lamont, man. It's my first event. I'm kind of happy about it. Hoping to get some takeaways from it.
Yeah. So, what was your intent to coming to this conference?
Well, I've been having problems with my conversions and stuff like that. But as far as me, I'm a conversion specialist, and what I do mainly is try to get, more conversions, and that equals more sales in 30% of the time.
Okay. And so, what are you currently doing that is almost having you at like a standstill or a stagnant point?
Well, I have a hired staff, but I'm thinking about eliminating them and trying to go strictly AI with automation.
Okay. Okay. What has you more comfortable doing automation than having all that staff? What are the pros and cons in your mind?
Well, the pros are, I can get through a lot of my processes quicker, and I can afford to actually appease more people, opposed to having a larger staff, which equals more overhead. And I'm trying to eliminate all of that in the year 2025.
I totally get that. Yeah, I mean, definitely making things more efficient is the way to go. And if you can do it faster, then I'm all for it for sure.
I like that. So I'm about to go here and have dinner with my wife. Here's my business card. And if you ever need metrics or anything like that in your business, just give me a call or just look at the website. We'd love to see you check around and see what I have.
Sounds good. Definitely. I'll take a look at it later on tonight. Appreciate it, man.
Okay.
Good meeting you.
Bye. Damn. Here we exchange ideas, like a little seed in his mind. We talked a little bit about what I'm about, and if it resonates with him in any way, or anything in his business that he can see that he can upgrade as far as conversions or metrics or something like that. Here's my card. Bam, it's a done deal.
I think the key takeaway from this engagement was that like you kept it
Short and sweet.
interaction, like your response, Lamont, left Carson wanting more.
Exactly. Glad to have you take a look at it.
Yeah, I mean that's a perfect example, and I mean I'm glad we did that exchange, that conversation, because it allows people of what not to do and what to do. So, and I mean, obviously, guys, this is never rehearsed; it's just real, right in front of your face.
It's real
So
time.
we didn't take it. Yeah, exactly. And so I look at elevator pitches as first impressions. You're making that first impression on somebody, and they're gonna be like, okay, this guy or this gal is something I want to engage with, I want to talk to further, or it's like ding, slide out of the elevator kind of thing. And I can do it on a roll chair. I'm like, no, but in all seriousness, guys, it's first impressions, and you know how people tell us first impressions are everything. If you're sighing or you're slouching, you're not standing up properly, people are gonna notice that. They're like, he or she might have a good idea, but I mean, his posture is off by just slightly off.
Body language speaks a lot, man. But you got to
Exactly.
have that confidence to get what you're saying out. It's
Yeah.
Now this was off the top of my mind. I didn't really rehearse this, but I know what my business does. What does your business do in 30 to 40 seconds? That's what you need to get across. Because if you can't get across that point, they be like, you will see this. And then go be out.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be like, okay, well, I'll talk to you at another day, and it never happens.
Yeah,
So like
because
the whole elevator pitch and stuff, it really comes down to kind of like when you're building a funnel. You'll
Yeah.
have your hook. You'll have whatever problem and solution that you kind of like solve.
Yes.
Um, your unique perspective as to how you're going to tackle that,
Yeah.
and then you have the call to action, which is like the business card at the end. When you're ready, I'm
Exactly.
here. Like just
Exactly.
hit me up.
And
That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a really cool.
and that's the whole thing about it. I think I've already asked y'all, what does your business do? Okay, not what does your business do. What are you known for? What can you do that you can talk about for 20 minutes? Because if you can talk about something 20 minutes every day of the week for 365 days a year, that's what you start with. And I want to say I can talk about football forever, but I can still talk about football to you, a woman, a child, and they will say, okay, he really loves football. And then what I can do, okay, I can bridge that gap. It's called bridge marketing. So I can tell you all about football and sell you a condo package at the same time. Because once I talk about something that I love, it's free flowing. I don't have to put no ifs, ands, or buts into it. And 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 I can subtly, bridge the gap to something else of whatever else I'm promoting or whatever else I'm marketing. It goes hand in hand. But this is what when they say do what you love or love what you do, this is what it is. Because I play pickleball a day in my life. But if somebody was to say, okay, they have a whole niche for pickleball. And next thing you know, you go in for pickleball and you come out, you done bought a brand new Jaguar and you wonder how people do it. This is how they do it because they love playing pickleball. And you got a whole community of pickleballers that just play pickleball. And next thing you know, you're a referral for Mercedes or Jaguar or something else like that. And you can get somebody else into it just like that, just from playing pickleball, something that you love doing. So love what you do and do what you love. Everything else will come along with it. It's bridge marketing. That's marketing 101.
Yeah, speak it out to the world now in 2025 so that it comes into it's just the basic laws of attraction.
Yeah.
Put it out there into the universe listens and throws it right back at you.
Right.
What else do we have for
but
there's a but.
Yeah. People always say the law of attraction doesn't work. You know why? Because they don't put the intention behind it. They always say, okay, I want, but there's different levels to laws of attraction. You can't just say I want. You have to be grateful for the stuff that you already have. And a lot of people don't do that. And it's the universe will bend to your will, but you have to work off that universal law of how it works. So you read 100 million reviews talk about the law of attraction don't work. Hey, but first of all, you don't believe in nothing, so it's not going to work. Not for you. I mean,
so you sound like somebody who's read The Secret.
I've read The Secret. I watched The Secret. I have downloaded audio. I have uploaded audio that I've actually meditated and hear myself meditate. Because I was in that spot where I wasn't a believer either. But I said, there's something I'm missing. It's something I have to look into. And the more I looked into it, the more I calmed myself down and everything else had to open up. Once it opened up, I had intentional value of it. I have to focus with intent. I have to speak with intent. And that's what helped me out, I want to say, out of a dark spot and into some things that actually started coming to me. Now, you might have had some breakthroughs in life and don't know how it happened. Like, for instance, if you go into a grocery store and you're driving to a grocery store and you're like, man, I wish I had one of those parking spots up front. And out of the blue, there's one of those parking spots that opened up for you. And you really believed it. You really intended for it to happen, and it'll happen, but you don't know how you did it. Or you go to McDonald's, and some people don't like McDonald's. I'm not calling them names, Carson, but just if you go to Chipotle your favorite restaurant, and you say, "Man, I
Not
wish they
favorite,
had.
but
I wish
like,
I can get in and out of there. Their food was, so good that I might come back. Or I might take some home." And guess what happens? You go in there, you have good food, and then next thing you know, you're full, and you be like, "Let me get a to-go order too." And things start happening when you don't really realize it, but you intentionally spoke it into the world, not with your mouth, but with your brain. Whatever you believe in, whatever.
I don't know.
yeah,
Wait. There's a way.
This is
There's
a
a way.
great
There's a
segue.
way. There's a way. There's a way.
Here we go. This is how
Because
it happened right here.
this is exactly how it happens. Now, we always try to do business a different way than it's conventionally done. We always try to recreate the wheel. We don't do that. The wheel, but believe in the process. That's the biggest thing. People don't believe in the process. People, like Carson always says, people want it too damn fast. So they skip a couple of steps. Well, in those couple of steps is lessons, intentions, goals, plans, not in that order, but there's steps involved in there that people choose to skip. Being intentional is one of them. So when you make your goals, most people make goals like, I want to make 6 figures a year. Why do you need 6 figures? And people are like, because I want 6 figures. Well, you'll never get it that way. But let it be a purpose of why you need 6 figures. Whether it's not anything foolish or anything crazy, but say, okay, I want to be debt free. I want to travel. I want my bills paid. I want to have my kids have a good future. I want to put them in school. Be intentional. At least you know what it's for. So I'd rather have 6 figures and know what I'm going to do with it than just having 6 figures and not knowing what I'm going to do with it and not know the purpose of why I'm having it. Intent, bull crap. Bull crap, intent. Your intentions are more greater than the bull crap. You might attract the bull crap, but it's not going to stick with you longer. But if you intend on having a purpose of having 6 figures for this, that, and the other, it'll come to you a little quicker. And those are what you need to believe in. So that's my perfect segue.
And I think, and that's a great, and that's why we started this podcast, guys, because our brains work intertwined.
Mhm.
And what Lamont said just inspired me. As he was talking, I thought of something too, because when you're crafting your elevator pitch, the make it talk about their problem, their struggles, their goals. Because I mean, you can have like this script if you want to go off of, which is outdated, by the way. If you didn't know, it's 2025. You should have a new script by now, or a new way of approaching it. If it's not working, go figure. But I mean, don't make it the world's problem. Make it specific to that person.
There you go.
Because I mean, and listen intently. If they say, I want more time with my kids, I want to be able to own X amount of cars, I want to be able to go on make sure you're mentioning that. No, not mentioning it. You're hitting on that as you're going through what you're going to be offering them and how they're going to get to that point. Because I mean, if they can believe you, that they can trust you by you resorting back to their goals and what they told you, it becomes an all active listening. Because then you can, and I don't like the word pitch, even though we're discussing that. Pitches sounds it sounds aggravating. It sounds, but I mean,
wait. I'm gonna stop you right there while you're in that same train of thought. Please. Okay, you don't like that word? Change it. What would you use? See, now you can coin a phrase because everybody uses pitch. If you don't like it, there's a lot of other people that don't like it either. So make another word that you can use. Not an elevator pitch,
Okay.
but
Here's my elevator commercial.
No, that sounds no, but no, it's
Yeah.
it's got to be something that's specific to you that you can use and that can be universal. It's like
So what's
here,
a commercial? A commercial is a company sells a
advertisement,
product that sums it up for you in 30 to 40 seconds, maybe even less.
advertisement. Yeah, why you think the Super Bowl commercials cost so much? For a minute. That's $1 million. But just brainstorm right quick. This is how you get somebody transformation. Because if he can find another word for pitch and it works with him, guess what? He's going to start teaching everybody that he brings along in his business. It's not going to be elevator pitch
Oh,
anymore.
the elevator throw. It's gonna be elevator throw, elevator lob.
bro, stop doing that. All right, I see
elevator
you on there now. I see
The
what you're doing.
elevator
You're not
snap.
doing it.
That's the one right there. You can coin that one.
The
Coin
Thanos
it. It's
snap.
mine. The elevator snap. You will bend to my will.
That's what Thanos said.
Okay, guys,
It almost happened.
The premise that we're trying to convey here is make it relevant to the person that you are speaking to, you know, using their name and addressing everything that they've said to you, because in the end we want to help as many people as we can. We can't help everybody because, like Lamont said, people want everything. I want everything. But I mean, until there's identifiable and raw action behind it and intentional action, it will just be wants. You know, that's why I say like that dreams will always remain dreams until you want to make it a reality. That keyword make. Because I mean, it will just be a dream. It will just be a thought. It will just be a desire, just be a want until you see it through, until you stay up late, until you wake up early. Those are examples. You don't have to do those, but it's just like until action or until sacrifices are made to get to that point, they will just be dreams, wants, and desires.
For sure.
Now that's going to give you some transformation. Just like we talked about elevator pitch. Now everybody in the audience is watching this, and I want you to see how this works. Because no matter what it is, you got to be known for something. So you're known for the elevator what? And then once you figure that out, now you have something nobody else has. You know, you want to make a difference of opinion. You want to stand out.